की खबर का बातें से टीवी
का umdi basnyambat penjaslian Rupa Premium Meghalaya
Ringkat lang bat kri India Burom kini hikai bat kisamla puli jong ke Icfai University Meghalaya hagat sautru ya yong aratar posan kelara Kynmaw Burom ke Lyngkhuh Sngi ka basispa lepusan snem jo Dr. Ramji Ambedkar bulong nong penwandur ya keriti sensyar jong kri India. Ya ke history belingkot halo ke jingim jong Dr. Ambedkar la jingkren do advocate Hamar Arwan Shong kin thopru ke jingkren ne ke vice chancellor ke university ke Dr. Alisha Gatpho haga jingalang ke belaya shimbentalang de kino hikai bagi samla puli jong ne ke school ba ke badan hanang ba Shillong.
So here it is my honor and indeed a privilege to welcome you all to the celebration of Ambedkar Jayanti, the birth anniversary of Dr. Ambedkar, the true visionary and a beacon of hope for millions. Today we gather not just to remember but to honor his life, his struggles and his unwavering dedication to social justice and equality. Dr. Ambedkar's journey from facing immense discrimination to becoming the architect of the Indian Constitution is a statement of his resilience and his unwavering spirit. He tirelessly fought for the rights of the marginalized, advocating for their upliftment and empowerment. His work was not just about law and constitution, but was also about creating a society where every individual could thrive, regardless of their caste, regardless of their religion, and regardless of their gender. On his teachings, he strived to live up to his ideals he championed. Let us be committed to building a society where everyone has equal opportunities, where justice prevails, and where discrimination has no place.
Today, we gathered here to observe the birth anniversary. Now, Dr. Ambedkar, he is a stalwart in India. All right? Yes. He chaired the committee for framing out the Constitution of India. He was the first Minister of Law and Justice under the Prime Ministership of Jawaharlal Nehru, the first cabinet of the free Indian government. Now, what made him stand out as compared with the other ministers? There were other cabinet ministers also at that time, but what made him stand out? Just like his name, I think the word, I just scrolled and found out, the word to him means powerful, fearful. Like his name, so do he acted on. He stood up for those underprivileged, right? Yes. He stood up for those who do not have the opportunities. Because our Indian Constitution is based on these three: liberty, fraternity, equality. These are the three bases of our Indian Constitution. Now, based on that, at that time, Dr. Ambedkar realized that yes, we have not only in paper liberty, fraternity, equality, but we have to do something much more. At that time, in the 1940s especially, prior to independence, we have a society which is caste-based society in India. Caste-based society. There was no equality. There was no equality, no economic equality. There was no social equality. So what Dr. Ambedkar wanted was not only to say reservation. No, he wanted social justice. It means that he wanted to give the underprivileged the opportunity to access all those, say, education and all, so that they will rise. It does not mean that social justice means I should need this, I should need that. No. You are given an opportunity and utilize that opportunity to rise and be equal. We are not living in a communist country where equal distribution of wealth. Those are what, yes, there is economic disparity between you have the rich and the poor. Give the poor the opportunity to rise. As of now, you are given, right from before also till today, you are given opportunities for being entrepreneurs, for utilizing your talent, my dear students, to rise up. That is what is meant by liberty, that equality, that feeling of brotherhood. You should feel that you belong to one country, irrespective of your religion, irrespective of your community. And when we do it individually, we will rise up socially. Nothing can impose on us, the society. It has to be from us first. We, as you belong to a certain tribe or a certain community or a religion, to us, who you are an Icfai. Yes or no? My dear students, yes or no? Yes. You are an Icfai to us. We don't know. I don't want to know what community you are. I don't want to know your religion. I want to know you. That you are a student of the university and Icfai. It is micro. Let's go to the higher. In the country, we belong to one nation, India. And let's break down that barrier. And we belong only, and remember, you are a citizen of a country, India. And with that, you will break down barriers. And you will see that there will be progress. There will be social justice. Because we first, you, individually, break that social injustice and bring about social justice. We start and then we rise. And we can grow together. With that, it leads to brotherhood. A new feeling of brotherhood, the feeling of sisterhood among one and all. Then you will have a perfect country where you will have the happiness index to rise. Because now we even have happiness index, isn't it? Bhutan is supposed to be the country with the highest, with an index of happiness. So why not we also? But to do so, let us work together to be good citizens, to respect each other, to give each other a chance, utilize the opportunities that are given to us, that are thrown open to us, and then we will move forward, we will grow, we will prosper, each and every one of us. With these few words, I wish today's event a grand success. Thank you.
However, I'll just again brief upon how Dr. Ambedkar, what does Dr. Ambedkar has done to the Indian society. How many of you come from the outskirts? I would like to ask for that question. Outskirts from, not from Shillong, not from city, I mean. How many of you? How many of you are non-Khasi? They're coming from other states as well. Oh, that's great. That's good. First and foremost, I would like to, how many of you have heard the name Dr. Ambedkar? Oh, that means you have known. I hope you have known, because Dr. Ambedkar is such a popular name. How many of you have heard Baba Sahib? Oh yes, some of them heard Baba Sahib. Dr. Ambedkar is also known as Baba Sahib. I hope you have known. Some of you have raised your hands. Can you tell me who is Dr. Ambedkar? Because you have known his name is also Baba Sahib. The brief life and the history of Dr. Ambedkar have already been spelled out by some of the speakers before this honorable forum. I would like to just read out a small life story of a boy who was born in 1891. He was a boy who was born in 1981, and he was named by his parents as Ma'am Gadpo have spelled out Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar. He was born on this day, the 14th of April, 1891, in a small town called Mao. In the present day, Mao is Madhya Pradesh, Mao. That boy was Dr. Ambedkar. He was born into a Dalit family. Actually, I want to ask one question. Let's be more active. While I was in college, we never listened to what our teachers is teaching. We always ask questions. And when we deliver a speech, we're scared because somebody might question it. We want to just, while I was in Pune, I have to finish a course of 6 months, that is to teach the law students that they are studying in LLB, BCom, LLB, BSc, LLB, BA, LLB, in other law schools. So I just want to wrap it off because I don't want them to ask questions. The moment I finish my lecture, I want them not to ask questions. But the problem is that outside, before you deliver anything, any lecture or any speech, there is question. Yes, sir, what's your name? How you came from? You're from Shillong, you're from so on and so forth. That is the spirit that the students outside are doing. So, okay. So, I want to pose one question. How many of you understand the caste system? Caste system in India. I hope you know what is the caste system. It happens among the Christians and the Muslims, right? The caste system. How many castes are there? How many? The hierarchy of castes. 4. Correct? So, let me to save the hour, to save time. The first class are called the Brahmins. Right? Have you heard that? The second class are called the Kshatriyas. The Brahmins are the priests and the teachers. The Kshatriyas are the rulers and the warriors. The Vaishyas are the merchants and the farmers. The Sudras are the laborers. The Sudras are the lowest caste, right? Have you heard the term Dalit? Additionally, there's a 5th category known as the Dalit or the untouchables. If somebody touched them, I don't know, maybe they have to take bath for 2 weeks. Have you heard that? And Dr. Ambedkar belongs to that category. Just imagine the beauty of education. Dr. Ambedkar belongs to that 5th category. He is a Dalit. He was denied water, humiliated while in classroom, made to sit on gunny sacks while others sat on benches. Can you imagine? Suppose somebody among here sit on the floor and some of you are sitting on the chair. That is okay back then. That is the system. It was okay back then. However, Dr. Ambedkar, I will first say that a boy, he refused to accept that fate. He refused. Have you heard what is the famous, very famous quote of Dr. Ambedkar? What was the famous quote of Dr. Ambedkar? I pass out my LLB, PLLB from Lyngkhuh. We always use Dr. Ambedkar quote: educate, agitate, and organize. That is the spirit that Dr. Ambedkar kept within itself and wanted and fight off whatever oppression that has been oppressed upon the untouchables, oppressed upon the weaker section, and also oppressed upon the lowest caste that survived in India. So he came back from such a outstanding educational career that he's having, not to enjoy his success, I must say, but he came back to fight for the voiceless. He came back to voice out for the mutes. He came back to try to begin and start a revolution. Not a revolution that with arms and weapons, but a revolution with education, a revolution with hard work, a revolution with knowledge, a revolution with wisdom. Till today, as the previous speakers have expressed before you, you must have known that he is the chairman of a drafting committee, and till today, the Constitution of India lives. The chairman have stated some of my papers, from where will I have the power, or from where will I have the right, or from where will I have the capacity to do that, to achieve all that, if not because of this? According to me, in this constitution, you and me can study. This constitution has revived the very oppression that has been placed upon us by outsiders, I must say. Dr. Ambedkar's story is not just a history, it's a living inspiration to each and every one of us. Born into a system, he was born into a system with such discrimination that I can't even imagine, but he still have the courage to stand. I can't even imagine. If it was me, maybe, I don't know what will, I can't imagine. How do you think? How do you think forward? How do you have that hope and faith that one day I'll be somebody if you live in such kind of a situation? They're willing to fight. They're willing to bring a revolution upon themselves first, then to the society as a whole, in order to bring a change to the society as a whole. In 1946, I'll just reiterate what the previous speaker has already spoken. He was elected to the Constituent Assembly of India. On 15 August 1947, he took oath as the first Law Minister of Independent India. That will be a general knowledge for you. On 15 August 1947, he took oath as the first Law Minister of Independent India. Subsequently, he was elected as the chairperson of the drafting committee of the Constituent Assembly. The Constituent Assembly was formed in 1946 under the cabinet plan. There's a cabinet mission plan. The Constituent Assembly was formed because at that time, as independence of India, in order to furnish the administration and also to carry out all the administration of the independent India, there should be some kind of an organization. Make everyone brothers and sisters is so difficult. It's not easy. Because we came from different background, we came from different society, we came from different religion. Everything is here in India, and every Indians are there in the world. It's very difficult. How much time, how much effort you have, who can you be to rule India? I truly cannot imagine. That's why do not just point fingers and say that the leaders cannot do this, cannot do that. It's not easy. It's not easy to bring into a one to make everyone brothers and sisters. Just try to make your family also. How to can you just bring a unity in your family easily? If somebody is having a grudge on somebody, it's very difficult. I am a lawyer, I understand. Now cases are being fight among siblings, not among other strangers. That is the difficulty in today's world. The Constitution is also the longest written constitution in the world. Originally, it had 395 articles in each schedules. Now it contains almost 470 articles and 12 schedules for our states. Now, the preamble of the Constitution, Dr. Ambedkar and his team, I must say, if you read equality, liberty, justice, fraternity, those words came from which part of the Constitution? It came from the very soul of the Constitution, and it's the preamble. The preamble is like the vision of the statement of India. It beautifully declares India to be sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic, and promises justice, equality, fraternity to all. You can say that just 85 words that hold the dream of a billion people. Just 85 words because of the preamble.
We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic, and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic, and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship, equality of status and opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constitution Assembly this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt an act and give to ourselves this Constitution. Thank you.
Ancestral goes to.
Thank you.